Hello everybody, Weeb here, and we are back with Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. This should be, I believe, episode 7. In the last episode, we just did a bunch of dungeon exploring, talked about backing indie games, that sort of thing. And when I say we, of course, that's because, as always, I have Terrific with me. Say hello, Terrific.
Yo, what's going on, peeps? We're still stuck in the dungeon.
Yeah, we're still stuck in the dungeon, but we should be about halfway through, as you can see. I just got lost at one point, and I'm trying to find my way through again. And yeah, so this time we're going to continue with the dungeon. And as I kind of teased last time, yeah, I want to talk about Sony real quick. Because Sony has had a lot of problems recently. I don't know how close you follow the gaming news and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sony, dude. So number one, as I was kind of saying, they're kind of pulling a Konami where they have a bunch of series that they refuse. Hold on. Maybe down here? Which way can I go? Let's try to go this way first. It's really fine. They have a bunch of series that they refuse to use. Like, for instance, Gravity Rush is a little series that they haven't used. Sly Cooper. Did you ever play those games as a kid? The Sly Cooper series?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember, but there's a bunch of games that they just don't use. Like a lot of I don't know if we call them third parties or second parties or whatever, but there's a lot of series that they don't use, and instead, I don't know if you heard, they're remaking The Last of Us Part 1 again.
Oh.
The Last of Us 1 came out, right?
Yeah.
Then they made a remaster for the PS4, right? They are going to make a remaster / remake again for the PS5. Because they just they are in love with that game. They will not pay attention to any other games, dude.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Instead of using all these things that they have in the vault, where's the next Sly Cooper? Where's the next Jak and Daxter? Where's the next Gravity Rush? A lot of those indie games that people like. And say, nah, screw you guys. We are making whatchamacallit again. We're making The Last of Us, we're remastering again. And that's what a lot of people are worried about. It's it seems like they're heading in a direction where instead of the Sony people used to love, we're oh man, they used to have all these creative IPs and stuff. It's no, everything's just gonna be the same cinematic, dreary experiences that you know what I mean? That's not what gaming's about. Is a game that's really cinematic, cool every so often? Yes. Yeah. But that's all you're focusing on, games that are hardcore and realistic. You lose a lot of audience because it's that's not all they want sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And
so they're going that route. And not only that, but their backwards compatibility is trash. Freaking Xbox of all people really respects backwards compatibility. Right now on my Xbox Series S, I can play games from as far back as the original Xbox.
Yeah.
And for the PlayStation 4, it's you can play a couple of PS2 and PS1 titles from the store, and that's it. And it's a small selection.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And that's what really sucks, because I don't know, use your other products, man, and don't just and you really lost me with Sony when you told me that they were remaking it, and it's I'm so tired of remakes. I don't know. Wait, am I interrupting something?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was just listening to you, and I wasn't moving. It's fine.
Okay. For a second, I was oh wait, did we disconnect?
No.
But yeah, no, because if you remake something once, if it's really old, sure, so that either a new generation can play it, or people who really enjoyed it, but the console or whatever is outdated, you can play it again for nostalgia. But if you're remaking something twice, that's just a money grab to me, and I can't see it as anything else. I
can understand maybe a port, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's no, we're gonna they're gonna do something to it again, which is it doesn't need that, does it? It's still a very new game.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at the map.
Oh no, you're good.
Oh,
so I really don't like
That's
that.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, so it's just so ridiculous, man. I don't know what their deal is. Like I said, there's a bunch of IPs they're not using. The guy that is like running Sony right now, he even said like, "Oh, I don't get why people want to play PS1 games. When I look at them, they're trash." Like basically hating on older gen games. And it's like, yeah, you're not wrong. Some of them look like trash or whatever, but if people want to play them, they should have the right to it.
Yeah.
Like it's not up to you that, oh, that game's ugly, so it's not worth playing. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, and that's sort of what we can go back to Sony, but I'm just gonna digress a bit to Nintendo because that's why I really dislike how they got rid of the virtual console. And I thought that they would do something nice with the what do they call it now?
The Nintendo Online thing.
Yeah, where you can play off the old games. And I was like, okay, cool. If you're gonna get rid of the virtual console, but instead just do this with everything, I'm okay with that. But they haven't done anything with like GameCube or Wii or Wii U, and it's like, come on. Like you could, if you got rid of the virtual console, which everyone loved, and you replace it with nothing basically.
Exactly. I mean? And I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they're still gonna add it, maybe they're just being really slow about it, but I just don't know, honestly.
Yeah,
because Nintendo's slow. I could see them still doing it, but
yeah. But back to the Sony thing, I guess. Like, man, that really sucks that the Sony guy said that. So I guess like he completely said no ports of anything.
Yeah, like basically he was just being like, oh, who cares about backwards compatibility? Like we're just focusing on the future, blah blah blah. And it's like a lot of people care about it. A lot of people want to keep playing games and stuff. You know what I mean? Like. You're really what do you call it? Alienating a lot of your fan base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not only that, but the other thing I was going to go to, like, let's say, okay, they don't want to do backwards compatibility. Kind of a dick move, but whatever, right? What makes it worse, people have discovered. Yeah, this is just taking me a long time. I'm like really not lost, but I'm kind of like, I'm not really seeing how the pieces go together this time.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, yeah, people have discovered that if you look at the PS3, for instance, because I don't know if you heard, but they were like, oh yeah, we're shutting down the service for PS3, Vita, and PSP or whatever. And a lot of people were upset about that because they're like, okay, a lot of these systems, if I want to play games, like a lot of people, like for instance, the same thing, PS3 games, you can't really play them on the PS4. So if I want to play PS3 games, the only place I can play them are on my PS3. And if you're shutting down these networks, where am I supposed to play these games and get like the updates and all that stuff? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People were upset. And eventually they did end up reversing that. But that was like a whole thing for like a couple weeks or whatever. Not only that, as people were looking into the PS3 because they were pissed about all this, people were looking into it that they're like, okay, oh, that's what I have to do. Okay. People are looking into it that if you look at the PS3's battery, like its motherboard, it has a battery. Oh, we're still listening to a bit of the dungeon down. It's at the top though. We need to get up there somehow. But anyway, yeah. If you look at like the battery for the PS3, it's literally like, if the battery for the PS3 runs out, you can't play games locally anymore. Like even if they are like single player games, you can't play them anymore. Like you'll get an error message that says you need to connect online to play these. But if they're shutting down the servers, then how can you play them? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So they're making it impossible to play games on an old system. And so that's why people are pissed with it because okay, you don't want us to ask for backwards compatibility. You don't want us to play our old systems. Like, what do you want? You literally want us to only play the newest thing coming out? Like, that's bullcrap. Because, like, what about all the money we've invested, like, in other systems and stuff?
Yeah.
Like, they're basically being just, like, huge dicks.
Yeah, no, and very frustrating, man. Like, that's why I'm really glad that I switched over to Xbox years ago. Because I used to be, like, a Sony fan for a while, but then like I got an Xbox because all my friends got it. Was the Xbox One? Years like 4 or 5 years ago now. I got an Xbox One because all my friends had one, and I don't know, I haven't regretted it. So especially with the Game Pass.
Yeah, I think Game Pass is like a really good deal, dude. Like it's a really, really good deal. Like holy crap. Like it makes you feel almost like appreciated, you know, because it feels like it doesn't waste your time. It's like, here's all these games, play to your heart's content. And it's like, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so people are so mad at Sony right now because like they just keep screwing up and screwing up and screwing up. This is where I'm lost. I'm not really sure what direction I'm supposed to go.
Oof. I can see if I could pull up a quick guide, but I don't know because I don't know where you are, like in respect to the dungeon. So,
I mean, I just got the pirate. I just got the map. Alrighty, folks. So I probably cut out a good section because I was lost. Out of nowhere, I just run into this room right here. Just out of nowhere, there's the cell door, and here's the last thing. So there we go. Now I can go back to the main area and activate that thing. I don't know how that happened. That was like ridiculous. If Terrific saw me, I could have sworn I went into each of these little entrances, right?
Yeah.
This is what I hate about games sometimes. Sometimes it's like, no, you happen to miss one. Like, what do you mean I missed one? Yeah, you missed one. It's like, well, there you go.
Yeah, it's like, find out where it is now.
All right, so there we go. So for whatever reason, yeah, I was just a little bit lost. I wasn't clicking. I just missed the room. Doesn't matter. There we go. So we got all three of these. It says the lights are on. It's ready to activate. Lights are on. It's ready to activate. I thought, oh, so it doesn't activate by itself then? So where do we activate it at then? There we go. I was like, okay, there's got to be something missing. What's happening? All right, there we go. And that's what's going to help us get to the other part of the map that I saw. That's like on top of where I already was now.
Okay.
Yeah, see, we're going all the way up now. I could see that I was missing something. See, there we go. See? I'm guessing the boss is probably going to be like over here or something. Okay, so yeah. So, oh my God, I hate when games do that where it's just like, no, you were just missing a room, dude. There's just like a room you were missing for some reason.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good though. Finally, I was able to find my way through. Gotta defeat these ladies. Gotta be careful because they throw their chains and stuff. They're strong. Man, she smacked her butt. You see that? She's taunting me by smacking her butt. Oh my God. Okay, I probably need to use an item real quick to heal. Let's eat the lobster. All right, perfect. All right, defeat both of them at the same time. Under me with it. Nope, they're still not dead. Yeah, that lost. That lost health. All right, one of them's dead.
Man.
Damn,
you know, that's what that's what kind of sucks though, is that like I can understand like, the game wants to, have you find stuff on your own by exploring, but like if it doesn't give you any type of indication, like that can be annoying.
Yeah, it can be, but I mean that's the way the games work, like imagine trying to play Dark Souls where it doesn't even give you a map.
Oh my gosh, don't even remind me about that.
It just depends on how hard you want the game to be,
Yeah.
Like it sucks, but that's part of the challenge. That's part of the difficulty. You have to like figure it out yourself,
Yeah.
You're like, I don't like that.
I mean, but yeah, like again though, because I play my little RPGs.
I mean, RPGs can still be like that, where you don't know where you have to go necessarily, or you're missing like a certain item or something that doesn't tell you. All right, perfect. So yeah, we should be able to head to the boss now. Well, I don't even know if it's the boss, but it looks like it's heading towards the boss at least. So we literally are going to go across the hall right here. See, how much do we have left of the map? Oh yeah, we should be pretty close. Yeah. All right, I need some health. All I'm getting is money. They can't go in there. Really? Just random spires to mess with me, Oh boy, spikes. You see that? All the spikes?
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
I mean, you managed to put it. Ooh,
oh, I barely let go at the right time. Damn.
Yeah, you did.
Oh boy, that was iffy. Right, come on, go up. Oh, something's happening. There's like certain air currents, I guess. Oh yeah, we're here. We should be here. Yeah, there's a safe spot. Perfect. Right. All right. That's all the health we get, really. Oof. See, do we have any health items? There we go. That should be good. All right, and let's fight that boss. Finally, we'll be done with this dungeon. This dungeon, man, it was just that one room, dude. That one room was just messing with me.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we got to fight here? I'm guessing Zelda, like, will have to use our new item.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a spider, duh. All right, Empress Spider, Chit Chat Queen Royale. All right, hold on, let me try to use... This is going to help a lot.
Hold on. I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab some more water real quick. But you did it. You made it happen.
I did. And she's levitating. She's just so happy. All right, same thing. I guess we're going to get a new weapon. Oh, not a new weapon. We already got a weapon. We're probably going to get our map. It says Tinker Bats again. Exclamation marks. Hey, get back here, you. Then he drops the map, and that takes us to the next area. Another map. You got the Tan Line Island map. So Tan Line Island. I did it. That's one less source of evil for the Pirate Master. I better go tell Risky. Alrighty, guys. I think we'll tell her next time, though, because, yeah, that episode was quite a bit with the dungeon, trying to get through it. I know I'm probably going to cut a bit of it out, but even then, it might be a little long because of the boss and stuff. But there you guys have it. That should be the end of episode, I believe it's 7. So if you guys like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, thank you terrific for being along for the ride.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.